there is a little baby alligator right there, right in front of us. This is the story of my epic 16-day Deep South road trip. We're covering 4 states from Nashville to New Orleans and back via Mississippi. Over 2,000 miles of southern hospitality. Oh, and Dave's coming too. This is part 3, Mobile, Alabama. Hello and welcome to, I believe, episode 3 of the Deep South road trip. We have made it to Mobile, and this is the USS Alabama, one of the top visitor attractions in the whole state of Alabama. Mobile is actually right down in the south, it's on the coast, and we only have probably, well, one night and I'd say 1.5 days. So this is a good chance to see what I think of it. My first impressions of this place is impressive. There's also a bunch of other interesting military vehicles, other vehicles from the time. This was commissioned for World War II, which makes the technology very impressive. The fact that it still looks the way it does when it was rushed to be built to help in World War II. There's some submarines and there's some other interesting vehicles and things to see here. So we're gonna rush around, have a quick look here before heading out on an airboat tour a little bit later on. Our next activity in Mobile is going airboat ride on the Mobile Tensaw Delta. Let's go. After finishing off that pretty epic airboat tour with the drone shots as well. By the way, that is the second largest delta in the whole of the USA, but apparently has the most diverse species. Anyway, we're now heading to Dauphin Street in Mobile. Just seen a bit of a car show. It's the famous street. We're going to the Oyster House. It's quite famous, quite well known. So yeah, looking forward to this, seeing what Mobile has to offer. Good morning, it is day 2 in Mobile. Dave has his tub of rice for his phone, which is hopefully drying out nicely. We had a great night last night in Dauphin Street. Yeah, really good vibe in Dauphin Street. Thoroughly enjoyed walking down there, checking out the bars, had a great dinner. That was so nice. Right, now we're heading to Ruby Slipper for breakfast before kayaking with alligators, and apparently we do get very close. Alright, we've seen a couple of gators from a distance and the rain is coming in now. It's going to be a pretty big storm, so we're going to head back. But we have seen some. It's been pretty cool. It's been awesome just to be out on the water. It's so calm, so quiet here. We've just come in before this rain cloud and there is some lightning in there. Comes over. So now it's off to lunch. I'm telling you something, when it rains in Alabama, it rains, look at that. We came in off the kayaks at the right time.
We've gone for some shrimp and grits. Southern classic. We've got some hush puppies here. Have to get hush puppies to come to Alabama. Got some other sides, some greens. And then what have you gone for here, Scott?
This is the cobia. I've gone for the cobia. We are at Felix's, which is just up the road from where we stopped kayaking. I forgot to mention, we actually saw an osprey and a bald eagle, a juvenile bald eagle. So we did see a lot of nature, very difficult to capture with the GoPro. A lot of alligator eyes peering up at us as well. So yeah, it's been a great last day in Mobile. And this is the end of our Mobile leg of the Alabama part of the Deep South road trip. And what can I say about Mobile? I had zero expectations. I knew nothing about the place, but it's blown me away. It's a fantastic city in the south of Alabama, has a real mix of culture, heritage, fantastic food history. Really impressive, really like the place. Honestly, I can't recommend that you add this to your itinerary enough. Alabama in general has shocked us. We've had some amazing nature and they're now finishing up here. The next step, the next leg is New Orleans. But before we head there, before I go there, I just want to tell you a couple of things. We only had one night and kind of 2 half days here. That's not enough time. That's definitely not enough time for Mobile. But if I had more time, here's some of the things that I would do. First off, would go to a microbrewery and check out some of the breweries they have around town. The Heritage House Museum, which is being developed now, part of the African history, and Clotilda, which was the last slave ship ever to come to the United States. Maybe the Carnival Museum. Did you know that Carnival started here and not New Orleans? Sorry, New Orleans, that's our next destination. Looking forward to very much going there. And then the food, the Creole food, the Cajun influence, the African influence, the French and the Spanish have kind of created this melting pot of amazing food, some of which I've just tried today here at this restaurant. And finally, yeah, if I had more time, I'd definitely do some of the music trails. But I just want to add, if you do come to Mobile, start off at Dauphin Street, because you'll get a real feel for the vibe of the city, and it's got a lot of culture, and you'll just feel welcome. You'll just get a sense of if you're going to like the place or not. Definitely go to the USS Alabama though, that's really important to go and see, but maybe don't start there like we did. And for sure, get out on the mobile Tensaw Delta. That was incredible. Whichever way you want to do it, by a kayak or an airboat or both, as we did, either way you're going to have a lot of fun in Mobile. I'm really pleased that we came here and added it to our itinerary. So that is it. Part 3 of the Deep South road trip is done. I hope you've enjoyed it. Drop any comments, any questions. Let me know of any pronunciations, other tips, other things that you suggest in this area, other thoughts on Alabama. Drop them in below. Other than that, thanks for watching and happy travels.